Well, first up, early this Saturday, Russian strikes killed at least 2 people in Ukraine. In Zaporizhzhia, officials said a drone killed a man and wounded 4, and there have been fires in the capital, Kyiv. It comes after Russian bombing killed at least 20 people on Friday, 16 of them in 2 successive strikes on a busy shopping centre in the city of Kryvyi Rih. Let's get the latest now from Emmanuelle Chaze, who's standing by for us in Kyiv. Emmanuelle, what's the latest in terms of these strikes overnight?
Peter, the country is on high alert for large-scale attacks by Russia because we're only 2 days ahead of Independence Day, which is traditionally a date during which Moscow carries such attacks. So overnight, we've had a red alert here in Kyiv, and we've had a series of explosions in the middle of the night. And Zaporizhzhia, the railway Ukrainian company, says that one of its warehouses has been hit in the Darnitsky district. It is a densely populated and also industrial area of Kyiv. One employee of Zaporizhzhia died. Several people were injured. And you were just mentioning this comes, one day only after this devastating strike on Kryvyi Rih's biggest shopping mall. It's a city, to give you an idea, it's a city that pre-war had a population of 600,000 people. It's still, densely populated also. Those strikes happened at a time when there were bound to be a lot of people in that shopping center. 16 dead, over 130 people injured, including children, and there's still 9 people who are missing in the rubble, and rescuers are still working on site.
And as you mentioned there earlier, Monday is Kyiv's Independence Day, and it's also the 3rd meeting of the coalition of the willing in Ukraine. What can we expect from that?
Indeed, this meeting in Ukraine had been decided during Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to France ahead of Bastille Day. So we're expecting to see the French president here on Monday as France is co-chairing this meeting. There will also be a UK Prime Minister Andy Burnham and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, as well as Antonio Costa, the president of the European Council. Of course, what will be at the core of the discussions here is the current situation. We know that Ukraine is direly lacking of air defense means. We see the results on the ground with an increased amount of deaths among the civilian population. In fact, according to a recent report published just a few days ago by the United Nations, July has been the deadliest month for civilians here in Ukraine since the spring of 2022.
Okay, Emmanuelle Chaze joining us from Kyiv. Thank you very much for that update.